Many people feel that, being slow, having a slow life means, yaar, ye kya boring banda hai, yeah, what a boring person he is.
Yeah.
Right? And we misinterpret this word slow as something, yaar, nahi.
So, I was telling you, Devansh, that one of the guiding principles for me is that a saying from a great philosopher, Socrates, which says, all things in moderation, including moderation. And I think therein it lies the beauty that, yes, growth is the only constant.
Correct.
But can we aspire for a more balanced growth? Can we aspire for the steady in the slow and steady, right? Slow, you're right. Slow should not necessarily mean complacent.
Yeah.
Slow does not mean not acting on.
Not acting on, yeah.
Right? What it does mean is that if you go too fast, you will break a few things. Right? Look at nature around us. Right? Nothing in nature is achieved overnight. In fact, the strongest trees are grown by not fast forwarding any part of its process.
Yeah.
Right?
It takes years.
And the deeper the roots, the stronger the tree.
Yeah.
Right? And I think we somewhere in this fast life that is driven by technology, that is driven by instant gratification, we've somewhere forgotten to recalibrate ourselves to understanding that if you want to run this long marathon of life and long journey, you have to correctly pace yourself.
Pace yourself, yeah.
Right? Yes, there will be spurts of sprinting, there will be spurts of fast, there will be spurts of slowness, there will be spurts of even pause, right? But if you've paced yourself really well, the journey becomes that much more fun.
More fun, joyful. Yeah. You will be able to enjoy your moments with your loved ones, I think.
Absolutely.
And this applies in personal and professional life,
Absolutely.
I feel. Right? And there's a misconception when you said, right, slow growth. That does not mean that, you are doing everything slowly.
No.
You're putting in the action, you're putting in the hard work, but your mind is not, telling you that, yaar, ye kyun nahi hua? This has to happen tomorrow. This has to happen tomorrow. So I think that takes little bit time.
Isn't food when we cook something, something that's well marinated, right? The word comes from marination.
Marination.
Right? Doesn't mean there's not anything happening there, right? But you let something that you've created also, or you're about to create, marinate itself, right? And I think these are small things that you have to apply to. Because what are we seeing around us, right? In this crazy pace of trying to achieve, we are hearing so much more about founders burning out, right?
Mental health
is this
issues.
burnout?
Mental health
the
issues.
mental health. In today's society, why is it that suddenly mental health has become such a
huge problem,
big virus of itself, right? It's fundamentally because the way we are leading our lifestyles, the way we are leading our professional lives, the way we are trying to force ourselves to achieve things faster than its due course or its due time.
Do you think, Bhavik, that this is more prominent in metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, etc.? Because at least, we have friends, relatives who probably reside in Surat, Baroda, for example, right? Tier 2 towns in Gujarat.
Yeah.
And they're all well-to-do, right?
Yeah.
They all are doing their own stuff, businesses, etc. Right? There's a lot of money out there, and people are living a very good, luxurious life.
Yes.
But when I go there, or when someone from Mumbai will go there, we'll always come back and say to our family, "Yaar, this is very slow. Yaar, I cannot lead this. मतलब मुझे daily सुबह को I need to get up, I need to go to work. We need to do fast, and they are so slow. They pace their life. So I will call it slow, right? But probably for them, they are doing very good. They have a healthy life, etc. Whatever, they're making good money, right? So is this a problem with metro cities more and less in tier 2, tier 3 towns? Do you feel that?
So look, I don't want to differentiate between metro and non-metro. Of course, your surroundings matter in everything about you, right? Your surroundings influence you, right? But at the same time, it's all very personal. Right? I do know a lot of people that even in metro cities, I do know a lot of people now that are embracing this understanding or this higher awakening, if that's the word to be used, of saying that, look, we will rather live a more conscious life, right? And yes, your societal peers, your
pressure,
the
something.
community you are in will always influence. But it's a personal choice you have to make. It's a personal journey you have to be able to go first deep inside, right? To find what is your right place, right? Again, there is no silver bullet. There is no right or wrong answer. It's about
Personal,
you going and diving deeper inside of yourself to first know what is the pace that you can run at.
This
Right?
is very,
what is the pace you are comfortable at, right? I cannot run a marathon, I cannot run a race at somebody else's pace,
Yeah.
right? And I think just that, right, instead of comparing ourselves with the external, if we can find a way to keep going back down and pace ourselves to our comfort, right, there in it is where I mentioned that it's also very important that if you want to go down this path, it's not going to be easy to decide one day and say I can pursue this. You have to be able to calibrate yourself not just on a monthly or a weekly, but literally a daily basis, right? How is it that no matter what, we have to bathe and shower at least once a day, every day? We have to brush our teeth every day, right? Those are daily rituals and habits of cleansing what we call as our externals, right? So
Physical
our physical
body
our external, our mouth, our teeth, you also have to find a way to cleanse your internals and your inner self, right? And so you have to find every day to be able to reset yourself. You know, press
Very
that
interesting, yeah.
recalibrate button, press that reset button.
Very interesting.
Otherwise, you'll keep getting pulled into, right? And then you come up into saying, नहीं मेरे तो काम का ये pressure है, नहीं मेरे around देखो कितना लोग successful है. Oh, I live in a metro city, so I have to rush at all times. Yes, all those do add up, but you can find a way to calibrate yourself.
I think this is a very interesting point that you bring up. When was this that your daughter mentioned to you? Like, what did she tell to you? What was that exact point or that exact sentence when she said? Because I'll tell you, what had happened to me also. I think a very similar thing, right? And it was something where I was trying to, again run behind everything. Team बढ़ानी है, ये करना है, वो करना है, शादी करनी है, etc., नया घर खरीदना है. So this is like 2.5, 3 years back I'm talking about. And that's when I realized that I'm going too fast and trying to work my head too quickly into I want this, I want that. Just stumbled upon a few podcast, YouTube videos, little bit more into meditation, spirituality, etc. And that's when I started meditating. I started with a few days.
Sure.
Just to see, I didn't want to, give myself too high goals or something. कि भाई ये daily करना ही है इतना minute or something. Started with a few days, and it was wonderful. Right, to be honest, and I continue to do it till date. Right, so that was really good. Which helped me a lot to balance my head. To think it through calmly. Don't take hasty decisions. Right, which I think I used to do earlier. Now thoda better, I would not say very good, but it is a little better than what I was 3 years back.